Like previous generations, the 1920s was all about hard work. As one can see in this video, the streets are packed with people, each one of which is going off in their own direction to work. Also, there's an air of sobriety and professionalism that surrounds each individual. Men are wearing suits and women are wearing dresses, from the lowest streetcar driver to the highest business executive. People needed to work hard during this time and wore clothes that would help in their professional lives. These examples go to show that the American dream during this time was all about prosperity as well as image. People had no time for fun and games, only work, to not only improve their social status, but also to improve their wealth. This need for professionalism popularized business suits. This ad from the 20s showcases 4 men in the popular morning suit. As one can see in both the video and the ad, business suits were acceptable attire for the time. Men often wore vests and ties, as well as fedoras, to jazz up the regular business suit. To make the traditional long-waisted suit more accessible to men who worked during the day, the slimmer, shorter morning suit was popularized during this. Although styles and cuts for these suits were very variant, colors were almost always the same. Men wore either black, brown, beige, blue, or gray. The lack of variance in colors of these suits showcases the decrease in choices that men had during this time. Also, the popular colors of the time exuded an air of professionalism and sobriety. Men during this time needed to look business ready at all times, and therefore the suit was the best choice for them to do so. In America during the 1920s, the business suit was an acceptable everyday attire. For a society in which this is the case, people tend to value hard work as well as an air of professionalism. The 50s showed a shift in the values of the American people. Although image was equally as important, people attained it in a different way. In the 50s, work was not the most important thing. Americans finally had time to have fun. As shown in this video, dancing and music became very popular. This new society tended to stress individualism. As one can see in this video, each couple is doing their own dance moves. This goes to reflect the larger idea in American society during the 50s, in which all human beings were able to choose their own style. As shown in the video and this picture, suits were also worn. This picture of Marlon Brando was taken from one of his films from the 50s. This picture shows Marlon Brando in the popular style of jeans and a leather jacket. Because there was less of a focus on work, men were less bound to go from home to work and back again. Due to the increase in free time, men were often seen going out on dates or out with friends. Versatility in fashion thus became an issue for men. Because they were in different locations, they needed to be able to wear clothes that were appropriate in all of them. Jeans thus filled this need. A man was able to work outside in his jeans and then go out on the town with them. Also popular for men in the 50s was the leather jacket. They provided an aura of coolness and toughness. Also, gender stereotypes became popularized during the 50s. Leather jackets often exuded the aura of masculinity and toughness. As seen with this outfit, Marlon Brando is obviously trying to play a character. He's trying to play the character of a strong, self-assured man. This man not only intimidates rivals, but also attracts women. The outfit Marlon Brando is wearing was not only popular during the time, but also serves as a good representation for the decade. This outfit shows that image was important, and although individuality was encouraged, fitting into gender stereotypes was just more important. The 80s marked a great shift in American society. America was now 100% a pleasure-based society. Drugs, sex, drinking, and partying all became wildly popular during the 80s. Americans cared nothing about hard work, and only cared about having fun, all the time. As one can see in this video, teens are wearing a lot more colorful, non-traditional outfits, a lot of which are quite revealing. 80s fashion was all about color and interesting patterns. 80s also helped to tear down tradition. Gender stereotypes were a thing of the past, and people were allowed to wear almost whatever they wanted. As shown in this clip for a fashion show, revealing clothes was the new style. Men and women were objectified in ads and on the streets to attract attention. Lack of clothing mirrors the lack of professionalism. Lack of clothing is obviously a byproduct of the increase in sexual activity of the time. This picture portrays Mario Lopez and a cast member during the show Saved by the Bell, both of which are wearing a bright-colored open shirt and jeans. Not only does this picture showcase the use of bright colors, but it also showcases the use of revealing clothing. In ads, half-naked models helped to attract attention. Same held true for everyday fashion. The bright colors and revealing natures of these outfits helped to mirror society of the time. During the 80s, American values were all about having fun. The comfort and wearability of these outfits allow one to have fun in a variety of different situations. The revealing nature of these outfits also helps one cause a fun situation. Our generation is one that has learned from our past. We've taken different aspects from different decades and combined them all into a new American dream. We take the professionalism and ambition of the 20s, our want for image and sense of society from the 50s, playfulness from the 80s, mix them together into a society that values hard work, however, also enjoys having fun. My design is thus a combination of different designs from these decades. I used a vest and suspenders to show the professionalism from the 20s, as well as bright colors and a low neckline to support the 80s. Shorts are used for comfort and versatility, which were very important during the 50s. Put together, this outfit not only can be used in a professional setting, but also in a more everyday one. A man wearing this outfit today would be able to wear this in almost any situation, and thus be able to accomplish almost anything he sets his mind to. Fashion is not only representative of the society which embraces it, it also serves the practical purpose of helping ones fill their needs.